If you are sad and disappointed with God that why did he remove some people from my life, then this story is for you. This is the story of a fearless traveler and a lesson in real faith. There was once a man named Lucas. He had a hunger for challenge. He had crossed raging rivers, wild forests, and snow-covered peaks. But now he wanted something different, something harder. He decided to cross the Great Salara Desert, alone. He prepared well, studied every map, packed food, carried a high-tech compass, the best money could buy. He believed in his skills, in his tools, in himself. He stepped into the desert. The golden dunes shimmered under the sun. The silence felt sacred. Lucas smiled. "I've got this." Every few hours he checked his compass. It pointed west. That's where safety was. That's where he'd find water, people, shade. One day passed. The next morning, he believed that his strength and his faith, so he kept going, even though he couldn't see much ahead. He told himself that God was watching over him. He trusted that he would be protected. The desert became dangerous, covered with red sand and surrounded by heat. He lost his sense of direction. The sky turned red. The sun disappeared. Lucas dropped to the ground, covering his face. He held on tightly to the one thing he trusted, his compass. When the storm finally stopped, the world had changed. No sun, no shadows, no landmarks, just endless sand. Lucas stood up, his throat dry, his eyes burning, but his compass still pointed now northeast. So he walked. Hours passed. The sun returned, but hope did not. The only thing keeping him alive was the compass. In fear, he shouted, "Help me, God!" And to his surprise, a calm and powerful voice came from the sky. It asked, "What do you want me to do?" The man cried, "Please save me." The voice said, "Do you really believe I can save you?" The man replied, "Yes, I believe with all my heart." Then the voice asked, "Will you do exactly what I tell you to do?" The man quickly answered, "Yes, anything." The voice then said, "Put the compass away." Lucas couldn't believe what he had just heard. What? Lucas's heart pounded. His hand trembled. He thought, this device was the only thing that would lead me on the right path. He looked at the device, then at the burning sun, waited for hope. One more command from God, and still following compass direction. Few days passed. Then rescue team found a Lucas dead body due to lack of water. Compass was broken side of Lucas. It was showing wrong direction deeper into the desert. And twist is the water, people, shade, opposite side of he is going, and just miles far from his. He could have lived if he had trusted. He believed in God with his words, but not with his actions. Do you truly trust your faith, or are you still clinging to your fear? We say we believe in God, but when the time comes to act on that belief, fear takes over. The man trusted God with his words, but not with his actions. He could have been saved, but he chose to hold on to what he thought was safe. Sometimes we're holding on to something that we believe is saving us, but it might actually be what's stopping us from being free. If God has taken someone close to you away from you, it means that he was becoming an obstacle in the path of your success, and that is why God took him away from you. True faith means trusting God even when we cannot see the whole picture. Without him, our view is limited, but with him, we see beyond our fear. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.